sit here and cover Phil every fucking day, right? Like I'm known to do. I'm trying to be more of a normal, like low-cal YouTuber, is like just content creator in general. But I did say this: if Phil wilds out, bro, there's some shit he wilds out on, or there's like fighting game shit. I might watch him play fighting games. I'm gonna be there. You know, if the overall script of the show improves, I'll probably do one restream a week or something, right? But Phil, he sat here, bro. He got low support for one day. I keep my eye on my Uncle Phil. He's my uncle. He's my old geriatric uncle. I feel related to that stupid fucker, bro. I'm like, oh, there's my drunk Uncle Phil. Fucking ranting at the youth again, bro. Because he ain't get enough money in his pocket, the fucking bum. So yeah, bro, he sat here and pretty much told people to kill themselves, which I don't really care. He said that. But it's just funny. It's funny whenever our boy sits here and flips the fuck out over just like low support. But my thing is, like, dog, we need Phil to not get any money like he expects for like a couple days, a few days, a week even. That's when you get the best DSP content. But like, to me, in my opinion, the fighting game saw and Phil just like lying and scheming and fucking flipping the fuck out over money. It's peak. It's cinema. These are the best DSP episodes and shit. So we're gonna tap into our boy Phil, and we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on till tomorrow, okay? Maybe I'll do a members only stream. I'm not even fucking sure, okay? I gotta shrink myself, but I'm incompetent, so give me a second, dude. There we go. Alright. Let's start with our boy Phil. I love it. Let's get a DSP freak out in our veins.
You guys know I'm a variety creator.
Oh, wait, shit! No, wait, fuck this shit for 2 seconds, bruh. Like I told you, I have all this free time for editing, and I'm working on another intro. I like working on shit posts. I don't know, dude. Like, when I edit something, if it's an intro or a shit post or a meme when I'm doing a video, I more or less kind of see, like, I'm practicing with different editing techniques. Like, can I do crossfades, fade outs? Can I use a green screen effectively? It's like I'm kind of testing my abilities, I guess. And I've been working on I have had this idea in my head for like 2 years, like for 2 years now. And I'm finally, I have time to do it. I'm gonna edit this just for shits and giggles, right? So I'm working on one of my favorite shows back in the days, bro, was motherfucking Family Matters, dog. It was for the white homies, but it was a hood. It was for the hood people, bro. It was, but like, it was for the white homies. But fuck that. Family Matters, that shit slapped. And I've been saying it for years. All these people's lives, I like watching and covering these people because, like, it's like watching sitcom TV and talking about it around a water cooler for me. So, yeah, I was like, bro, I finally know how to edit enough to take a crack at this Family Matters, like, intro I want to do. It's not finished. It's like a rough draft, but I was like, fuck, dude. Who saw it? I think my wife. My wife saw this shit and she was rolling. She was actually fucking dying, okay? But it's a rough draft. It's not dead. I only got like, I think this far in, bro. And I got like more editing to do.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find.
That's all I got. And that's literally all I got so far, bro. That's as far as I got. But I don't know. I'm like, bro, this one's gonna be funny. When I finish it and I iron out some of the edges and shit, it's probably gonna take me a few more days. I might do a members only, or we just kick it. I'm literally just laying back, bro, and you guys, whoever wants to learn how to edit, you could at least like I don't know, see it. Cause that's like a stream I've been planning forever. But all right, I'm done yapping. Shit like that. Let's get to our boy.
And you know
I'm sorry.
that I don't just sit here and play one game nonstop for 2 weeks. So when you're looking at a game that's going to be a 40 to 60 hour playthrough, you always have to understand something. That will mean that's a 2-month playthrough for me. And there's not much I can do about it because if I did sit here and played the same game for 2 weeks, attendance, engagement, and support would plummet because I'm a variety creator. I'm not just Mr. RPG, Mr. FPS, Mr. Fighting Game, Mr. FromSoft. I'm the jack of all trades and the master of none.
So I see people on Twitter, Will, signing off from my 18-hour stream of Black Ops 4 to get some sleep, but I'll be back in 3 hours for more. It's like, Jesus Christ, some people are just so serious about this shit. I'm not. You guys know that. I play it for fun. I'm a variety streamer. I don't rely on one genre or one style or one IP in order to make make my popularity grow or anything. I'm just here to have fun with any game I play.
So because of that, I have to juggle, right? And to be honest, that's why I've had the longevity that I've had.
It's just like the same old script. It's the same old script, dog. It's funny, but it's like I'm over it. Me personally, right? I've been hearing the same fucking little script whenever Phil's kind of desperate and feeling lost about what direction he should go in. Dude, the guy needs to just like stop streaming as much and get a fucking part-time job, bro. You know, he's always gonna be known as the guy that jerked off on stream and is shitty at fucking games. It's like stream less. It's better for your mental health. Fucking use a bunch of this money you actually get, bro, to like go on a vacation or something. Like, bro, if I made as much money as Phil, I would have been in Italy. I would have been there. Like, shit. I would have been in Japan. I could have been in like 8 different fucking continents and shit.
That's why the guy who started videos back in 2008 is still able to make a living making similar videos in 2025 because I have kept the variety going. Right now, I'm doing a podcast. Then we're doing Blueprints. Tonight, we're doing Minecraft. Tomorrow, we're going to do Clair Obscur and Night Rain. Then there's going to be fighting games on Friday. Every stream, you get a different audience. And the audience that likes that particular game will show up, engage, and support with that game, but may not show up for the other. So even though you look at my stream and you say, oh my God, Phil only has 150 viewers on his podcast and his videos of the playthrough are only getting 200, 300 views. Yes, but you have to understand that that is separate from my overall viewership. My overall viewership is each game has a pocket of viewers that comes to enjoy it.
Sure. What the fuck?
And they'll come back when there's another game that they're interested in, you see? So you have to understand that. And a lot of people don't, all right? The reason I'm here is because of the variety. Because some people say, well, if you just played Clair Obscur nonstop for 2 weeks, you would have beaten it and then no one would be bored and you wouldn't have the problem.
Bro, I mean, we all know Phil's like little scam. Part of it is Phil's like an incompetent retard, dog, that can't like problem solve for himself. The other part is he does on purpose, dog, like contort and stretches these gameplays out just for the VODs to make a couple bucks. To get a couple extra shekels, dude, off these videos and shit. That's why he does it, dude, for the ad revenue. He wants it all. He wants all the money from all the revenues he could get it from, right? Kick, YouTube, super chat, super stickers, memberships, and ad revenue. He wants it all from wherever the fuck he thinks he could get it from, and he's entitled to get it from, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a problem and a box that Phil puts himself in, all for the sake of like a couple dollars and shit.
You're having right now. Yes, and by the time that
He could just sit here and stream one game for a week and beat it. He actually just wanted to. He could have beat it, clear obscured in a couple weeks, right? Maybe 3. But no, Phil wants to play this and play that and soak up the money from wherever the fuck he can get it. He's actually like a prostitute, bro. He is. He'll let you come wherever. He'll take cum in his ears and his all over on his back, bro. He doesn't care as long as you pay afterwards and shit.
That the first week ended, 80% of my viewership would have complained, tuned out, not come back, and I would have went out of business. That's not an exaggeration.
Yeah, no, bro. We do. I'm gonna show everybody that. I posted out on Twitter. This shit's funny, bro. I didn't know the writers of SpongeBob were still cooking. Like,
people are here for variety.
motherfuckers.
That's what DSP gaming is all about and always has been. I can't just play one game nonstop for 2-3 weeks.
He is like
So
Mr.
because of
Krabs. He's just like
Do
Mr.
I play
Krabs.
lengthy games?
Like, he's just like Mr. Krabs, bro. Except for the fact that Mr. Krabs is like a penny pincher, you know? He's an asshole about saving money, dude. But like, it's greed. It's the greed. I think it's the characterization of greed in Mr. Krabs that's just like Phil. It's some one-to-one shit, bro. This shit's hilarious. It's hilarious. I saw this video on Twitter. I fucking had to retweet this shit. It's just like Phil, except for the penny pinching shit, okay? Like, Phil is not a penny pincher, but he's like a greedy ass little bitch about cash.
There's a couple double ones in there, too.
Sir, these
This
expired
episode
over
was
30
funny.
years ago.
This is like, I think, one of the last SpongeBob episodes I watched. You know, before I like grew out of it or whatever. But I remember this episode. SpongeBob finds a penny on the ground. Literally, he just, you know, walking along, being SpongeBob, finds a fucking penny, and Mr. Krabs sees this shit. And it shit like breaks his brain, bro. It literally breaks his brain. And he's just obsessed about how SpongeBob just found a penny on the fucking ground, dog. And he's obsessed about it, where he pretty much goes to rob that motherfucker, dog. He pretty much goes to punk SpongeBob out of that motherfucking penny. He's that fixated on it. It's a funny episode, bro.
What does that mean?
It means they're no good. Sir, I'll just throw those away for you.
No, wait! I'll take them.
Okay, sir, your change today is going to be exactly 10 cents.
Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Hey! 2 nickels. Hey, that's SpongeBob out there. What in blue blazes is that boy up to? Well, I'll be a geriatric jellyfish. SpongeBob found a penny. A bright, shiny penny just sitting there. And he picked it right up. Oh, I can remember the whole thing as if it had just happened a moment ago.
Yo, my nigga tripping over a pity. Like, it's a pity. Don't forget, if you know the SpongeBob lore, right? Mr. Krabs is technically a millionaire, dude. Okay? Like, he scrimped and saved and ran SpongeBob and Squidward into the ground to get $1 million. He made a whole harumph about it, dog. He's still stressing out over a penny on the ground. This dude is wild. That's Phil. It's like greed, dude.
Sir?
Unsatiable greed.
Sir,
What?
you're holding up the line.
Oh, I am?
Next, please.
Interesting how things work out that way. Some folks just walk along and stumble over free money, while others, they work.
Hey, Mommy, who's that weird guy in the car over there?
Billy, Mommy's watching the road right now.
I mean, why couldn't I have just walked along and found it? I
Yo, I
have legs
swear.
too.
This shit's like detractors watching Phil, dude. It's like new detractors, bro, watching Phil fucking ramble and rave, dude. about other streamers and his money and finances. I love this shit. This clip is
Hey,
funny.
Mommy, look at that weird guy in the car
Oh,
over
weird
there.
guy over
Billy,
there.
Mommy's watching the road right now.
I mean, why couldn't I have just walked along and found it? I have legs too, you know. How about a little music? Oh, wow! Okay, get a grip, Krebs. Just concentrate on driving.
My nigga tripping, bro.
Getting all worked up over one little coin. Must just be the full moon. Wait a second.
Dude, these writers are funny as shit, dog. What? Nah, that's a funny joke, bro. That is such a funny joke. Like the part with the moon. He's all, bro, it's just a full moon. Like, bro, you shouldn't be tripping. The moon's normal. And he's like, oh, wait, bro, I should be tripping over a pity. What the fuck, dog?
Must just be the full moon.
Oh, that actually killed the fuck out of me.
Wait a second.
He's like, wait a second.
Oh, wait!
Nah, and I remember the rest of the episode, bro. Mr. Krabs is pretty much trying to either rob or straight up like thug SpongeBob out of the penny. Out of the penny, dude. That's how filmy, dude. He be trying to wrestle a penny out of your fucking pockets. Like, what the fuck? He gets mad if he don't get it either. Shit.
That's even question number one. Do I even bother playing them?
That shit
Because
had me
when in a case of a
rolling,
game like
though,
Clear Obscure, I absolutely love this game. But now, when I play it, I get people yelling at me, telling me, oh, I did it all wrong. What do you mean I did it all wrong?
Oh, bro.
Oh, you're
SpongeBob, dude, in my opinion, it's like one of those groups of kid shows that have like a lot of adult humor in it. You know, like just like adult innuendos like Shrek and shit. That shit is funny, bro. It was funny when I was a kid. It is hilarious. Like the older episodes when I'm an adult, bro. Like SpongeBob has always been hilarious as fuck, dude. I don't know about the new episodes and all that, but the first like I'd say like 6 to 10 seasons, bruh. Whew, those motherfuckers were funny. Like SpongeBob have you crying on the ground. It gave birth to shows like Chowder and Flapjack and Adventure Time. Just like shows that are super fucking weird and lean on that weirdness for its humor and shit, bro. You know?
doing side content. That's boring. All we want is story.
That show's hilarious.
Wait a minute. But now what's happened is culture has changed. Everyone wants instant gratification. Everyone wants everything right away without having to wait a long time for it. And people want to talk about a game for literally 3 days and then move on to the next. Clear Obscure was hot for a week, but if you didn't know all about it in the first week, no one cares about it week 2. But wait a minute, it's a 60-hour game. How could I?
Bro, it's literally a turn-based RPG. I like turn-based RPGs. I know about Clear Obscured, but I didn't play it. Me, an actual avid RPG lover, right? I knew about the hype. A part of me was like, damn, bro, this game actually looks good. Looks like I probably like it, but it's like, I don't like the character models. I don't like the lore. I don't like the world, bro. One of the main guy looks like Pedro Pascal, and he's in everything. Like every fucking guy, like every person in game development, I've noticed this. They're starting to want to make all their characters like have the Pedro Pascal fucking haircut and mustache and shit. I'm just like, no, I'm good. I don't want to play a guy and it looks like him and all these weird looking French people. That's me. I know, chill. That sounds retarded. Yeah, because it is. And you know what? My retarded ass doesn't want to play that game. But I'm not sitting here knocking the fuck out of it like Phil would, you know? I can, it's hype. It looks good. If you like turn-based RPGs, you should give it a chance. I like turn-based, but that game, the universe, and all that, it's not for me. And that's okay. But Phil, he be going super hard. He
Could I
likes to
ever get through
skate.
the whole game in a week? Too bad. We're on to the next already. That's how gaming is now. That's not how it used to be, but that's just how it is. So now when a lengthy game comes out and I'm thinking to myself, well, everyone's telling me to play it. Everyone says I don't skip it because it's going to be the biggest game ever. All right, I'll try it. And then I play it at my own pace. We're enjoying it. Oh, you're doing it wrong. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah,
well, everyone else
bro.
already beat it.
I'm a big RPG guy. Like first person shooters, fighting games, RPGs. Those are my three wheelhouse genres. Like if I was a serious big dick streamer, those would be my three games you see me playing for sure, dude. Like I play all
I've only played it for a week.
RPGs.
Yeah.
I'm playing that new one that came out. What is it called, dude? Fuck, I forgot, dude. But it's like Oblivion kind of. It's okay.
It's already
forgot
done.
the name
Everyone
of
did
it.
60 hours in it. They're done. What do you mean? You know? So, in regards to Claire Obscure, here's what's going on. As you play through the game,
I'm just not into turn-based
incrementally,
RPGs like I used to be.
the character who serves
I don't
as
have
your
time to
vehicle
play
for the game,
those and,
Esquire, you ride him
you
and
know, the
he's
slow
fast travel
gameplay
basically
and
because he
shit
goes
like
over the
that.
overworld map. You don't have to fight when you're on his back. He at first can only go over the ground. Then after a while, he can break crystals to go to new areas. Then he can swim. Then he can start to swim through coral. Eventually, he's going to be able to dive and jump and fly and do all this other stuff. Each time that you get to a milestone in the story, he gains a new ability, and then all this new content opens up in the game. So each and every time that this has happened, I explore the map and I do content. There's an optional dungeon over here, an optional super boss over here. Now, normally in the game, you wouldn't be able to do all the content because it's tough. For example, there's super dungeons that have opened up that I walked into them level 30 and the enemies are level 70. Whoa. Well, you shouldn't be able to beat that, but I can.
Whatever, bro. You hear this guy?
Why can you beat it?
Oh, get out of here, dude. Get out of here. I ain't seen him play this game. That sounds like some bullshit. Oh, yeah, I walked into level 70 area, level 30, and I've beat them. Because I'm Phil. Like, what?
Well, let's see. Because, FYI, I've played turn-based RPGs my whole life, so I'm good at them. And I played fighting games. So why does that factor in? Because in fighting games, you need incredibly good hand-eye coordination. You need to be able to do timed button presses and joystick taps.
The guy that doesn't know how to frame read. He doesn't know how to frame read in fighting games and has publicly stated that he refuses to learn how to frame read. Okay? Don't forget, nowadays, that's like a very fundamental thing you should learn how to do. Yo, fuck, Corruption Point? Bro, good to see you. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it, man. You're making a vid about Phil, but he's boring. You keep falling asleep during the editing. I've been there, dude. He's given me a migraine before. I don't know. The best advice I could give you is just fucking be interested in the shit that actually like gets you interested. So, I'm trying to be better about this, but I'd cover all the boring shit, But I only cover his fighting game shit. That's actually what started my streams on his channel. Just watching him play fighting games. I enjoy that because I'm part of the FGC. I'm a fighting game player. I could break that shit down if I'm paying attention, And I like to play fighting games while I'm watching him play that. It's like a contrast between me and him. Like, yeah, I lose a lot, but I don't take it as hard or whatever. But no, that's fun for me to watch. And shit like this, when Phil has a freak out, like his freak outs or when he's doing bad with money, but everything else in between is just like the most mundane, stupid, fucking retarded shit ever. And it's a total waste of your time, bro. And if you do what I did and just say, hey, bro, fuck it, you know, because like you're unhinged like I am, but fucking it'll chip away like at your mental health and your spirit after a while. Like, you won't even notice. Because Phil's a narcissist. He'll suck the energy out of you without you noticing it, you know, to a degree. So just be careful. Try to
in order to counter what your opponent is coming at you with. So how does that factor into Clair Obscur? Well, the combat system has a parry system. So I go into a level 70 dungeon at level 30, and I start winning. And people are like, that doesn't make any sense. Literally no other person who played this game walked into this dungeon.
And then this is something I'm trying to get all the crackers to do. But it's like, cover other people, bro. You could cover Phil like all the time. But it's like mental illness when Phil's all you fucking cover. And I get he gets you views or and shit like that, but fuck that, bro. You know, be yourself. Fucking cover other locales. It actually will like give you a mental kind of break from Phil and his retardation and shit like that, you know?
Dungeon at your level and was able to complete it. Well, I can. Because I'm different.
I do it way differently than most other streamers.
bro.
Do you remember when I played Elden Ring?
His crash
And we
outs are
finally
almost
walked into the
only
open
thing.
world map for the first time. And right there in front of me.
Like, that's why I like watching him play fighting games, you know? Because you're having, like, active crash outs during the stream and shit like that. It's better than the podcast.
Is that knight
But yeah,
on the
dude, that's
horse
shit I
with a
mostly
big
try to,
ass
like,
weapon.
stick
And
to
everyone said,
nowadays.
well, we'll take him on, and got
The
completely
rest of it
trounced
is a
by him and
total
said,
waste
fuck
of your
this, we'll go
time.
back later.
And a drain of
I
energy.
said, no, I'm going to beat that guy right now. And it took me like an hour and a half, but I did it. On that very first stream of Elden Ring, I persevered, I learned the pattern, I beat that knight. And that was an incredible challenge, but that was an awesome way to open up that challenging playthrough to show that I had the skill level to overcome. That's exactly how I'm playing Clair Obscur, okay? In Clair Obscur, when this side content is opening up, and most people say, fuck it, it's too hard, I'll come back later. I was like, nope, bro. I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to see if I can do it. And I've been able to do it all. People are telling me I did it wrong. Well, now because you did that, you're over-leveled. Well, wait a minute. If I skipped all the side content and I only did the main story, then you would have complained that I missed all the side content of the game and I rushed through it. Hence, I don't really know, I don't have a good idea of the game and the playthrough sucked because I just rushed and I didn't take my time. You know, like you guys told me back in the day. And everyone said that those playthroughs sucked, right? So I changed myself in the last 15 years to be a different kind of creator per your feedback. Now all of a sudden, that's wrong.
Sonic the expose video. Yeah, it isn't because like TJ's gone. It's mostly because like I had a conversation with King Sly and he knew about that shit too. Like the drama I was gonna expose. And I'm so glad I didn't jump the gun and expose it. Cause pretty much like TJ was like kind of gassing me up about that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So I'm dropping it entirely.
I should have just
It would have
turboed through
got
this
me
game,
in trouble,
apparently.
probably, and all that shit.
Okay? So I'm not sure exactly what I'm
Like, I was
supposed to
setting
do.
myself
Because
up, bro,
every
for,
time
like,
it seems that I
trouble.
play something, I'm somehow doing it wrong. Even when I'm listening to direct feedback, I'm somehow doing it wrong. I
So,
don't
yeah,
get it.
that's not
okay?
happening. I'm
Now,
sorry
in the
to
case of Clair Obscur,
subtly hype
if you
it up like
believe
I kinda
that doing
did.
the side content actually ruins the game, you
That's all
have
I'd
the right
really
to that
say.
opinion,
Like,
but you should
the person that was involved is a victim and in no way wants his shit out there in a
take
way,
that opinion and you should
and
direct
I'ma
it
respect
towards
that.
the parties who are culpable for
But I was
that,
being
the game
gassed
devs.
up. I was being
What?
gassed up so
I
fucking
created
fast,
that.
bro. It's
If the side
retarded.
content of the game is actually not meant to be played, then go complain to them and say, why is it in there? Right? If by doing the side content, I become so overleveled that nothing in the game will be fun anymore, then why are you complaining to me? I don't, does it make any sense? Does it? I'm just playing the game that was presented to me. I'm playing the parts that open up in the story as I approach them. Hell, that super dungeon was actually right there in line with the story. It wasn't even like, oh, I went out of my way to go find it. It was literally right there. Now, it showed danger red, but it was right in front of me. Let me give it a shot. Oh, look, I just beat it. and now I'm over leveled. Well, how is that my fault?
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
Like, bro, as a streamer, right? Just fucking, like, for entertainment purposes, Phil has this issue with just sticking with the story when he plays, like, RPGs, dog. Like, people want to see that. You know, especially like day one people, bro. Like, I don't know if you happen to like Phil and learn from his stupid fucking gameplay. Well, you know, the idea would be, well, yeah, you're seeing me have these day one struggles and overcome them. You have a good clue. Like, yeah, Phil's just as stupid as me, and he beat it. And he didn't over level himself and do all this. Like, he beat it raw. But no, Phil wants to sit here and meander, do side quests, and all this shit, bro, on purpose to make a bunch of videos for ad revenue. And so he's like purposefully like over leveled, and he doesn't have that much struggle, like, you know, fighting bosses and shit. Because don't forget, the most important thing to Phil beyond ego or beyond money is his ego and shit like that, bro. No, it's about saving face for him. He would rather look like a good gamer than a successful streamer or a competent one, you know? He doesn't want to be made fun of for losing against a boss a bunch of times because it's the only shit he does that goes viral. Struggling in the video game, you know?
No.
Phil doesn't like that. That
Because
hurts
I'm
his
too good at the
feelings.
game. Literally what you're saying is because I'm so good at the game, the playthrough sucks.
And Dizzy Kid for the $5 tip, and you know, $21 out of the $100 tips go pretty slow. Not gonna lie, those are kind of
No, not, you know, not too many people that are actually like in Phil's chat that like him and shit. They actually complain. They don't give a shit. They know to just shut the fuck up and give him money or just sit there and chat, right? And talk about the game. Don't sit there and make Phil feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? They're programmed, dude.
pictures from the pre-stream. So, hope you guys are liking the stream. You guys seem to be saying, here's the thing. When I play a Soulsborne game, here's the truth of the matter. If I'm struggling, and I'm failing, and I'm swearing, and I'm losing my mind, oh, all the trolls love it. Ha ha ha. Well, now
Yeah,
guess
Phil
what?
doesn't
I'm doing
like
good.
that.
I'm learning. I'm actively
Phil
doing
doesn't
well.
like
Oh,
that
this
we
is
like
boring,
that.
man. It's like, well, so if I play like a normal person who learns and does well, that's not acceptable, right? You're here to see me fail. Well, you fuck off. You're here for the wrong reason. You're a negative dick. And sorry that I'm not going to be failing every moment playing Neo 2. I'm actually doing pretty good right now. I'm sure I'm going to lose a lot and die a lot coming up, especially when they introduce new enemies and new gameplay elements. But for now, I kind of know what I'm doing, and I'm doing well. Deal with it.
That's exactly what you're saying. I'm so good at Clear Obscure, my playthrough's bad because nothing's beating me.
Sure. What the fuck?
That's really what you're saying. It's if you had played the game and you were finding all this in trouble and adversity and you were raging and basically you were, you know, sucking at the game, then we could make more memes, right? Then we could do clips and we could put them on X and on TikTok and on Reddit,
See?
and we could have
This
millions of
proved
views
me
making
right.
fun of how bad you are
That's
at
what
the
he's
game.
actually upset
But you're not
about.
doing that, so your
Funny.
playthrough sucks. Fuck you. Yes, every one of you out there. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Ghost Games.
Anyone who says this kind of dumb shit, go fuck yourself. You're a fucking waste of my time and you're a waste of life if that's all you think. Because Darkseid feels good at something, his playthrough sucks. No, you're a loser. If all you care about is toxicity and failure, and all you want to do is bring someone down because they're good at something, you're the fucking problem. Not me. My playthrough doesn't suck. My
Damn.
playthrough is one of the best.
Damn, bro. Yeah, my boy's crashing the fuck out. This is a DSP crash out. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, dude. Corruption Point, thank you for another $2. I appreciate it, man. Honestly, he should monetize his failures. He should. And Phil has tried. He's tried, but like he can't make fun of himself genuinely. You know what I mean? Unless you're willing to genuinely make fun of yourself and like kind of be a part of the joke, it just comes off as forced. And that's what Phil is trying to do. He's trying to do this is how you don't plays of himself, and he's trying to have dent heads make them for him. They don't hit. They don't hit the same because they're not genuine, you know?
Best playthroughs of Clear Obscure because I'm showing you that anyone who has skill can actually beat any portion of this game at any time. All you need to do is time the parries. Tell me another fucking content creator who's made a playthrough like that of that game. Name one singular one. I'd love to hear it. So because I'm doing something differently, better than everyone else, and you can't make fun of me for it, you're mad.
Oh my God.
Too fucking bad. I'm not here to act like a fucking clown or a muppet on the fucking stream and go, wow, I can't believe it. I'm not doing that shit. Go fucking jump off a cliff because that's about the value that you have if that's the kind of person you want to be. You're a toxic individual on the internet who only cares when someone's in suffering and misery. That's fucked up. Seriously.
Don't forget, bro. I'm never gonna let Phil live this shit down. He sat here and hee-hawed and snickered and laughed with Kino Casino when they sat here and watched June the King's video about Rich. Right? Remember the poker chip case? Oh, bro, Phil made a lot of money off that, right? Off of Rich's misery. No, Phil, he doesn't have the right to say that. I'm sorry, I'm not the arbiter of what others could do or not do. I'm a fucking random retarded black nigga dude on the internet. But no. I think any human would agree with me. Phil doesn't have the right to say that shit to anybody else. Oh yeah, they're just sitting here enjoying misery of others on the internet. Go fuck yourself. Because Phil will do the same shit if it suits him.
What is wrong with you? If that's your mentality. Now, let's continue positively. Okay? What I want to do moving forward is actually figure out, do I play lengthy games? Because I don't see a way to do it and keep attention on me.
Phil did sell his soul to the casino. Not only did he sell his soul, he sold any crumb. There weren't too many, but he sold any crumbs of credibility he had left to be able to say, like, I don't profit off other people's misery, and I don't do this, and I don't do that. I'm Dark Side Phil. No, he lost all that motherfucking shit.
To be honest, I feel like the modern gaming industry,
that to himself
you literally
casino.
Only get, sadly,
shouldn't have fucked with him, bro.
A week to talk about a game. After that, it's absolutely true that everyone's on to the next topic, on to the next trend, on to the next thing. This is why I've told you guys for years, I'm apprehensive about actually playing lengthy games.
Phil has.
Okay?
You're right, ES. Phil has. He's already, like, shown that he'll just chill and willingly drop these fake principles. But I think what's different about this time from those times is that these are modern, right? Like, there's DSP detractors that have joined the scene and shit in the last, like, 5 years. I've never really seen that side of Phil. The Phil that has had sponsors and has shilled for products and dropped his principles on a dime to get a couple bucks, right? But the Kino Casino arc is just like, bruh, it is just the shining star of Phil's hypocrisy when it comes to, other streamers, like, you know, people that do drama content or people that sit here and do things just for the sake of money, right? Like, he sat here and broke and all that. But like, because between him shilling for products when he was able and the modern day Phil, he wasn't able to do all that, right? Like, he was just leaning on the, I'm a good, wholesome guy, and I don't have sponsors, and I don't make fun of other people, and I'm just a good old husband and father of a cat. But literally, the whole Kino Casino art ripped all that shit apart. Like, he can't even sit here and pretend to, oh yeah, man, don't say the F word. I'm an ally and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? He can't lean on
I don't know
all
what
that
else to do
fake shit no more.
because I don't know how to make those playthroughs viable. I don't know how to make them work. Even if I had rushed through Claire Obscure and only done the story, people would have said the playthrough sucked because you didn't do the content.
I mean,
So now
you're
I
right.
beat the
Yes,
content
it's
that's
totally
challenging
right.
and I mastered the
You know,
game,
that's
and people
why.
say your playthrough sucks. I think we see a problem here, and the problem isn't me. The problem is you.
Oh!
What the fuck?
For real time? What, dude? He actually talks to people like an abusive fucking spouse. That shit's hilarious, dude.
Because you're so fucking toxic. People out there who are never satisfied at all,
Like,
no matter what
literally,
I
he talks to his viewers like, you know, like his view. Bro, what's a good metaphor? I got one. So imagine your girlfriend or a girl you know caught their man with a condom wrapper in the car, you know, or they just they just found a condom wrapper, and you guys been together for years. There's no need for a condom, right? And she's like, "Well, what the fuck?" And you're sitting here like, "You know what? The problem isn't me, it's you. That condom's old. That condom's from when we were broken up for that month. You know damn well, bro. You sat there and got some strange on the side and hump her off. That's how Phil talks to you. It's like gaslighting. It is,
do.
dude.
I
It's
can't
super
please those
abusive.
people. Do you understand? It doesn't matter how I
Problem
play a
isn't
game,
me,
they're always
it's
going to
you.
whine and
You're
bitch and
toxic,
complain
not
about it.
me.
If you're just gonna sit here and whine like a little fucking bitch for 20 fucking minutes about stuff, the motivation's this, the motivation's that, the motivation. Are you watching the fucking stream? No, you're here to bitch. So get the fuck out. I'll ban you myself. Stupid little whiny baby. Suck my dick.
So instead of focusing on this giant crowd of losers on the internet who all they want to do is be toxic, I need to hone in on the factors that make people who actually like my content come by and engage and support with it. So the question is, what happened with Claire Obscure where we were getting that attention, we were getting that support, and all of a sudden, yesterday it fell off? What happened with Blueprints that we were having people come by and say, listen, please make this a day stream because we love this game and we want the playthrough to continue and we'll support it, but then we're not getting that support anymore. What happened, right? What's the change? Is it because it's too long? In the case of Blueprints, it really, really baffles me because we're actually now unraveling the game-long mysteries that have been big questions the entire time. And now we're getting those answers and we're getting near the end of the game. We've opened 3 out of the 8 final doors. We're starting to piece together the clues we can do to solve the puzzles behind those doors. And that's literally the end of the game. So what's next, right? Like why are we losing audience? Why are we losing support for Blueprints? I'm actually stumped. And this is what I want to hear. I don't want to hear, oh, your playthroughs suck, you're boring. It's not. That's the toxic peanut gallery being toxic.
Like, that's true for any other content creator, right? That's true for even me, but not for Phil, dude. Like, I swear to God, on every continent of Earth, there are more people that hate him than either don't know him or fucking like him. Like, that's insane.
It's very toxic.
Those are the people who will never admit that I've done anything good. These are the people that will crap on me no matter what. The same people who
like Phil's peanut gallery are the people that actually like him and give him money and shit.
That, oh, look at this, making fun of Phil playing Doom, when literally that's what everyone did in that room in Doom because it was full of explosive barrels. But you use.
No, it isn't. Phil, I played Doom too. In front of everybody, bro. I played the same room as you. I didn't have that issue. I'm gonna sit in this little corner because this room is full of explosive barrels. It's like, no, I sat there and I fucking rip and teared until it was done. Phil, come on.
Me as the scapegoat, and you take it out of context to get a meme for yourself and get millions of views of clickbait because you're a fucking lying loser. Okay? I don't care about that. What I care about is my core audience.
He's actually trying to say that everyone else did what Phil did in Doom. Because there were a lot of explosive barrels in the room. He really said that. In this reality, Earth fucking 2025. What
people
the fuck, dude?
Who will come by and
Nigga's
actually
insane.
engage and support me for these playthroughs. So the question is, what's changed?
Nothing. Literally nothing.
So I'd like feedback. I'd like genuine feedback.
False. Wrong. Incorrect. Negative. No. Nay.
What do I do with Claire Obscure, and what do I do with Blueprints? I've invested over 30 hours into each game. I love the games. I feel that the playthroughs are great. So what is going on that I need to change? Do I need to change the schedule? What do I do? I honestly don't have the answers, but it's frustrating because when I finally invest this much time into games, because you guys asked me to, by the way, I didn't even know about Blueprints, had no idea it existed. You guys convinced me to play it. I love it. Now I'm at fault for playing it. Every time I play it, the toxic bitches, oh, why are you playing this? Go away. Come back when there's something that gets your really bad ADD attention span and stop bothering us because we're enjoying Blueprints. Okay? I don't need to hear the toxic shit. We don't. Okay? I'm just tired of it. Tired of hearing this,
I love
this
it.
buzzing
I love toxic
that really
Phil,
doesn't
bro.
matter because those people never support my content anyway. So why do I have to hear it?
I love it. He tries to say that we have ADD and all this shit. He tries to call all of us retarded. Shit, I love it. I love he's just straight up just saying it. Yes, sir. Yes, this is the final form of Phil. You know? Older, grayer, just as fucking toxic and vile. Yes.
It doesn't mean anything.
Yes, sir.
Right? Just a bunch of
Let's
fucking
go.
noise to annoy all of us. So let's see what people have to say. We're going to do some shout outs here. All right. All right. This is actually pretty insightful. All right. This is pretty insightful. I'm going to read this one. It's a $2 tip anonymous. And although some of this might seem like it may be insulting or trolling, I actually think it's kind of insightful. So I'm going to read it. Okay. Let's see it. You guys tell me if you think that this might hold true.
That's the thing I'm picking. I should have picked up on it years ago, but it's like smacking me now. Dude, like the internet, we're in a new generation, I think, of the internet. Or have been in the last 5 years, and I just haven't really noticed, right? But it's like, bruh, there's new kids and new adults and new people that are outside, right? Like, and they're finding Phil, they're finding these new clips and shit. And I'm trying to tell you, and I don't blame them, Phil feels pretend. He genuinely feels like a pretend person. He's just doing this for attention. I like my wife. She fucking cries laughing because I tell her this too, and it's like you want to yell at these people. Like, no, this guy is a real person. Like, he's insane. Stay away.
Okay. I agree. Your passion came through during the Suikoden playthrough or Suikoden playthrough. I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. You acknowledge in a natural charisma. The support directly correlated with how passionate that you were for that game and how you connected with it. Your best playthrough in years, in my opinion. Is it fair to say, following this logic, is there maybe a lack of passion or lack of charisma that's responsible for low support games, like, for example, Claire Obscure? It seems like with a game like Truck Sim, although it sounds like it could be boring on paper, it really allows your spice to come through and the support shows. Maybe it's a lack of personality or passion coming through
That is insane.
on low support streams. Well, think of it this way, right? When I'm playing Clair Obscur, all right, there's a
Bro,
plot,
this game's
and I
a
comment on the
joke.
plot, but a lot of it is just
This game's a joke, bro. Sparking Zero is such a fucking laughing joke. I swear
sitting
to
around
God.
watching cutscenes for the plot. And there's not much you can really do about that. That's how the game is unfolded. It's through
What?
cutscenes, right?
And there's nothing I can do about that.
Now, the gameplay is turn-based, and the gameplay requires planning and learning the different play styles of each character, which I've done. Like, I've played with every character in the game, and I've learned their play styles. And I even said this on stream yesterday. I don't think there's a single character in Clair Obscur who I don't like playing with. They all play differently, but they're all very fun to use. So because of that, I'm actually enjoying when the game forces you to use different parties or shuffle the characters around or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But in regards to the gameplay of Clair Obscur, a lot of it is, okay, here's a new enemy. Let's see what they're going to do. Okay, let me see if I can time this button press to parry. Did I get it or not? Ah, shit, I missed it. Or, oh, I got it perfectly. Nice, shiny, fancy counterattack, right? And maybe that's fun the first or second time you face a new enemy. And maybe it's fun when you're facing a boss. But you can't always make that entertaining, right? If I'm facing the same party of enemies for the 5th time, it's not going to be as entertaining as the first time I fought them, right? So maybe it's the style of game, right? Maybe certain games
Hold on.
just go.
Dark, when you finally watch Superhero. Oh, yeah, I think we were talking about that the other day. Yeah, dude, that movie was dope, huh? But I'm trying to tell all you motherfuckers to read the Dragon Ball Super
better than
manga,
others.
dog.
I would counter that, though,
Y'all gotta
with
read that
blueprints.
manga.
And
That
here's why I
manga
say
is
that.
just,
I actually
it
think
chef's kiss.
that the blueprints playthrough, I have been fully engaged with that game the entirety of the time I've
You
played
like
it.
Super Superhero
Solving the
and
puzzles,
Broly
trying to
movie,
understand
bro?
the plot, trying to
Like,
figure out the new.
ugh. What I hope when Dragon Ball Super comes back, the anime, they don't do what they did, right? The first time. But I get why they did it. Like the manga, the anime was ahead of the manga and shit, dude. You know, then the manga needed time to breathe, and it never was given that time. So, like, we got a bunch of rush shit. We did. Like the Zamatsu story, that was rushed because it came out before the manga. The Tournament of Power. I don't give a shit. That was fucking peak, dude, in the anime. But nah, right? You could tell it was rushed and they made up their own shit for it. I swear to fucking God, when Super comes back, it is going to be the most cracked Dragon Ball shit that I think anybody has ever seen. And I hope that they don't, like, you know what I mean? Try to rehash the Broly movie and Superhero into the anime. Like, no, go fuck yourself. If you don't know what's going on, go watch the movies. You know what I'm saying? I
nuances
feel like
of
that was
each
such
thing
a
that's going on in the
retarded
game.
thing that
Like
the
literally
anime did.
every room has had hidden meaning that I didn't
But let's
understand at
redo
first,
the
but we
movies,
figured
but
that out,
abridged,
right?
kinda.
And it's turned out very positively.
But
I
yeah,
don't know
no,
why
the manga is
Blueprints,
fucking gas, dude.
which
It
had
really is.
people very excited for it early on.
Like, and I think what makes the manga dope is that Toritaru, the new artist and author of it, he is one of us, like, you know, a Dragon Ball fan, like from the Z era. He's the same age as me. You know, so he was a little kid in the Z era and read those mangas when it was like the most violent, bro. This shit gets like back to basics, dude. It does, bro. Like the fights with Gas and Granola and all this shit leading up to Black Frieza, bro, is the most visceral fucking like Z fucking fights and shit I've ever seen. Oh my god. Nigga, I'm stuck. I was stuck like a kid reading the last what? I would say 10 volumes of Dragon Ball Super. I was like, "Oh my god." I was sweating and shit. When Goku finally learns about his dad and shit, I was like, "Oh my god." Man,
Why
that shit is gas.
now, while we're at the end of the game, where we're coming to the culmination of the plot lines, the secrets are being
Counterpoints
finally
and Goku
revealed,
Frieza
and the
team up
mysteries
was
are being.
peak. Yeah, like, bro, like, I talked to my son, I'm watching Dragon Ball Daima with him, And I'm like, son, you don't know. Like, I turn into a kid talking to my kids sometimes, bro. I'm like, son, you don't know. You were a little kid. He was a little a bundle of skin, wrapped in blankets in my arms. When we saw Goku team up with Frieza to take down Jiren, I was yelling in his undeveloped little baby ears and shit. Like, my son used to be like yelling and shit like that. It's funny.
Being solved and answered. Why now there'd be a falling off?
He
I'm
gets all
just as
hyped
engaged
like
with
I
that
do
game
when we watch,
now
like,
as I was at the
Daiba,
beginning of the playthrough. So I don't get it. Okay? So here we go. So now, as you can see, all the toxic losers who I said are just wastes of everyone's time are speaking up on Kick, and they can all enjoy their nice big bands right now.
New anime,
they can all get fucked.
Legacy of
Band.
What? D's nuts? I feel like you're gonna be like D's nuts.
Gone
If
forever.
so, bro, it's a good one.
Here you
But
go.
no, I haven't heard of that.
Bruno Hart says maybe people went on vacation for
knew it.
Memorial Day.
I got you.
Those kind of things, as much as you might
fucker.
want to try to use those as justification.
Yes, if I didn't get you, if I was more naive, I would have been rolling. But no, I'm still laughing at that smile on my face. That's a good one, dude.
They've
Fucking
always been
bitch.
red herring excuses. There is no, there's a holiday.
good one,
Oh,
but I
people
saw
are
it.
broke
I
right
saw
now.
that
It's
one.
bullshit. If that were the case,
read the
the
manga,
entire
bro.
industry would fall apart. Do you understand? No one would be able to stream. No one would make any money. That's just, it's nonsense. There's no, because don't you know that people were waiting for their tax breaks to come in and then they're going to support you? That's not bullshit. People have money to support what they like, and they will. There's got to be a correlation. That's not,
bro.
it's a holiday or something. That's nonsense. Because then you're telling me, every single streamer can't make any money this week because it was Memorial Day. That sounds like bullshit to me.
Yes, thank you, Dig McCloud, who is basically being a dark cloud saying, oh, economy is down, inflation is up, everything's terrible. Yes, I heard this a million times. I also heard this during COVID. Yes, I also heard this during everything. You guys, you're a broken record. No. The
He
point is
actually
not
used that again, bro.
that everything
Like,
is down
people
or more
have
expensive.
money
Yes,
to
you're
give
right.
me
I mean,
money.
that's just
Oh,
fucking common
fuck,
sense.
Kobe.
That has absolutely nothing to do with people asking for a game,
This guy,
right?
fucking cheap. Fucking
Saying they'll
ass.
support it and then having slow days. That has nothing to do with it. We've already talked about this a million times. I'm not going to waste my time talking about the nonsense yet again for the millionth time. Because as you know, guys, just so you know, because the economy is down and inflation is up, no one is supporting streamers right now. There absolutely are not any streamers right now who are streaming who are getting insane amounts of contributions from dummies. None of that's happening. No. Didn't you know there's a giant streamer crash right now? Did you hear about it? It's all over the news. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's this insane nonsense trying to justify bullshit. No, you're an idiot. You're completely wrong. That's not what's happening.
So a $2 tipper says,
This is like the fourth time.
a lot of
Phil's
these
done
guys are
that
conditioned
last,
watching,
like,
this is how
5
you don't
years.
play. And so if you show a smidgen of competency in a game, they say your gameplay sucks. You can see it in the chat when you play fighting games and you're going on a winning streak. Suddenly LARPers are asking you to go back to Street Fighter 6 when you're playing this new collection. You're right. Why do they want Street Fighter 6? Because I don't like it, because I find it boring, and because I don't spend enough time on it to beat up the scrubs. When I'm playing this new collection and I'm actually doing well, that's horrible, that's boring. No, it's not boring. I'm doing well and you're just a loser. Okay? You don't like the fact that I'm good at games, okay? Face it, I'm actually good at some games, okay? Not all of them. Most of them I do suck at. Old school fighting games, I'm really good at. Some modern games, Clear Obscure, I'm actually really good at it. The parrying, I've done exceptionally well. I beat a level 70 dungeon when I went in at like level 30, okay? I'm actually good at the game. Too bad that you can't accept that. Doom the Dark Ages, I actually did not suck at. Now, I'm not saying I was good at it, because I wasn't. But I actually did not suck at that game. They put me in more acid. What the fuck do you want me to do when you keep putting me in acid?
Why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic?
It doesn't matter how many mouth-drooling idiots watched a meme on the internet thinking that because they're mouth-drooling idiots, I'm actually not bad at doing the Dark Ages. It doesn't matter what your meme is and what your narrative is that you push. You're still fucking wrong. It doesn't matter how many idiotic, cackling morons are around you. You're still wrong. And the smart people look at you from the outside and say, wow, the masses really are getting dumber by the fucking day.
He's the most OP
I'm not
character
actually
ever.
bad at every game. There's nothing that you can do about it. Kiss my ass. What's hilarious is that there are tons of game streamers out there who literally will play a game once or twice to see if it catches on. If it catches on and people like it and support it, they'll keep playing it. If it doesn't get, any kind of attention or support within 1 or 2 streams, they dump it, and that's their methodology, and no one cares. Everyone's like, that's fine. That makes sense. But to me, wage quit. What a horrible thing. What are you talking about? Any business that tries something.
Bro, he doesn't see how he contradicts himself. He says he's confident and good at most games he plays, but it's like, bro, I've seen you fucking rage quit most games you played. They were too hard or you weren't making enough money, Phil. You can't, pick or struggle kind of shit, dude.
Something new, has a new offering to the customers. If the customers don't actually catch on and buy it or want it, they stop offering it, right? If you have a sandwich shop. You hear it's the actual opposite. You hear says that's the issue. Instead of seeing yourself as a streamer, sounds like you see yourself as a business person, and it makes it seem like you don't have passion anymore. No, the problem is I have so much passion that I haven't sold out, so I don't have to worry about this shit anymore, okay? Why are there content creators much bigger than me that don't have to worry about this? Because they have 4,000 sponsors, because they shill crap, products, games that are garbage, but they tell you to buy them. There's ads all over their shit. Click here for the referral code. Click here to buy this piece of fucking trash, right? Or they've completely become nonsensical, very toxic content creators that are only there for drama and sensationalist purposes.
Drama queens. He cheered again. He goes, it was the head of the FTC that said in a press conference, they're going to fine you $42,000. Stop it.
So they get the drama views and bait, so they don't have to worry about, actually getting views and support for a playthrough, because they're so busy, ragging on people and hurting things all around them, burning everything scorched earth. Doesn't matter. They're just so super popular and make tons of money anyway. I'm not like any of that. Literally, I don't do drama and I don't chill. I don't do the two things that actually takes the soul away from a content creator.
Bro, Kino Casino literally has your soul filled, what was left of it, in a jar. Like, PPP has what's left of your soul in a fucking little jar in a shower, dog. And when he's scrubbing his nuts, sometimes he takes it and fucks it. He shakes it around, dude. Fucking shakes it and goes, oh, that's funny. Look at it dance around in this little jar. And he puts it down, bro. Phil, go fuck yourself.
That's why I'm so passionate. That's why you see me actually bothered by this.
Hey, what's up,
okay?
babes?
Another creator would be like, fuck it. Just drop the game. Don't give a shit about it.
Yo, I saw my nigga Ames, bro. I saw he bullied one of Rich's dents so bad, bro. He quit Twitter.
Right? We'll just go on to whatever's going to print
funny.
me more money today. On to the next sponsored stream. On to the next paid thing. On to the next. Oh, man, my playthrough didn't do well yesterday. Let's do a big drama video today. Let's rip someone apart. Let's do some kind of big expose. Let's just who cares who I.
No, that was what the whole Kino Casino arc was, Phil. Because you playing the games for so many years wasn't working. Yeah, Phil, you're a worse example of what you're talking about. It'd be one thing if, I did this and then I did that the next day, right? But Phil, you sat here and insanely tried to do one thing for fucking ever, right? And then you tried to get with Kino Casino to do something else to get some money. And that didn't work.
I heard, as long as I print money today, that's all I care about.
Sadly, what I can tell you is this, and this is God's honest truth, that YouTube gaming videos on YouTube have degraded significantly over the years because of people who make watered down garbage videos for children. instead of actual serious shit. And that's really what YouTube has become. Video, crap quality videos for children. Or drama videos, which the kids watch. Make no mistake, that's what the kids love. They love drama.
That's not me. And that's never going to be me. I'm not that kind of person. So it's literally the opposite of what you're saying. The reason that it comes across the way that you're saying is because I have a peanut gallery of toxic losers who spin it that way because they're very jealous of me and they don't like me and they don't want me to succeed. So they have to push it as a negative narrative. I could easily have done all those other things to be above the level of, oh, gotta worry if a playthrough does well. I could have done all of them, and I would have lost my soul along the way. I wouldn't have had the passion. I wouldn't have had the ingenuity. I wouldn't have had the honesty that I have in my content. I would have had to kiss butt.
You know me? What compensation do I get? From you. You guys crowdfund me to do what I love to do. That's loud. To do what I love to do, and because you crowdfund me,
I hate this
I'm
world.
able to stay true to myself. But if you didn't crowdfund me and instead I relied on, you know, all this income or all this input from companies or sponsors or someone giving me the shit for free, you know what I mean? Because they made it and they want me to kiss its ass, I wouldn't be who I am today. I would be a completely different person. I would probably be Greg Miller. I would probably be these big time fucking streamers who I don't even want to mention their names because they're assholes and they'll probably talk shit about me on social media if I say anything.
Will people show up and stick around for today? Will you please support Blueprints so that we can hit the goals? We can actually get support. We can do rewards. Here's the thing I'm nervous about, all right? We have goals in line right now, all right? Like, for example, I wanted to hit our goal milestone by the end of the week, because if we did it by the end of the week, we could do this DSP tries at Burger King or whatever. And then we could, by the end of next week, hit 100 goals and we could do a marathon. All right. I know exactly what marathon I want to do, and I think you guys are going to love it.
Another marathon.
But now, because we're having this problem with these ongoing playthroughs not hitting goals,
it's like DJ Kyle.
Now we're staggering.
Marathon.
Now we're sputtering. And this is a problem. So I guess we got to figure it out, right? I don't know.
And that's the thing. I don't control it. I just hang out. I talk with you guys. We have a good time. Like, I don't control that factor.
Yeah, no, Bill's insane. He's a crazy person, bro. He's crazy, bro. That's an insane fucking, like, ramble. But, like, I don't know. He's been, like, rambling like this about the same things for almost 20 years now, right? Everyone's jealous of me. I'm better than everyone at everything else they do. You guys just don't understand me. Fucking Phil, dude. All right. What else is on the docket? I swear to God, I feel like a fucking judge when I say that, dude. What else is on the court dockets we have today? Shit. I guess we'll talk about our old boy Rich. Motherfucking, or no. Big T, or no. I'm like, see, what do I want to talk about? We got so much shit, dude. Bossmanjack. Bossmanjack is back in jail. The fucking Fed boys caught him, bro. They did, okay? The Ed boys got his ass. We all knew this was gonna happen, bro. Right? Go sub to Pickle Time. I love his channel. He's a friend of the channel, dude. Makes good stuff. He makes updates about Bossman.
Here comes Bossmanjack!
I hate my life, dude. I'm going to jail too.
Your mom's ass when I eat it. Oh my god, this is
No! I am crying. Don't give a
Did I spy a rat in the chat laughing at me?
So 2 weeks ago, it was like 2 weeks ago, right? Our friend Bossmanjack, he got out of rehab and he went straight to the fucking gambling. And I was sitting there saying, "Look, man, like, like that's insane." You know, we all knew he was gonna go back to crack at some point. You know what I mean? Because like gambling is his trigger for drugs, which is crack. So yeah, he started doing crack again, and he pissed dirty for a test. You know what I'm saying? And then he went on the run, and I think the fucking boys got him. This all happened, bro. This all happened over a span of a week and a half.
My life, dude! My life, dude!
He went on an insane little fucking tear, huh? Like right out of rehab, bro. Straight to the tables, and then straight to the pipe and the tables. And then it's like, all right, that's it. Time to go on the run. Fuck.
Stop it! What the fuck, dude? Dude, I'm your fucking bro! That's some horseshit, Jagex!
What's up, dudes? It's Pickle Time, and I'm back with Bossmanjack. Terrible news, everyone. To the surprise of nobody, Bossmanjack is once again in jail. The rat cops got him again, guys. God damn it. We were having such a good season this time. The man was crashing out almost every day. He was smoking his crack, giving us the content we love. And they had to go and take him away from us. God damn it, man. The courts are rigged. The man just wants to smoke his crack. He's not a danger to anybody. Oh wait, never mind. He's a danger to his own parents, I forgot. He was spiraling down so much recently, it wouldn't surprise me if he assaulted his dad again. So for his dad's safety, it's probably a good thing that he's in jail now. Just a bad thing for us rats. Oh, Austin. You're never gonna learn, buddy. Okay, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's see if we can hit 20,000 subscribers before Bossman some way, somehow gets out of jail again. Okay, we're not okay. Bossman's gone. Again. And you might be asking yourself, Pickle, did it happen that the cops showed up when he was streaming? And the answer is yes, actually. So Bossmanjack was actually streaming on his Discord. He was just doing some Counter-Strike, which is part of the reason why almost nobody recorded it. All of us figured, he's just doing some Counter-Strike, who cares, he's not even gambling, this isn't even worth recording. That is until this happened.
Oh shit, my dog. There we go. Oh my god. Guys. Oh shit. The boys are here, guys. I've gotta go. I'm getting arrested, guys. Not kidding, guys. Oh my god, bro. I gotta go, guys. I love you guys. They're here, guys. I'm having cold chills right now. Love you guys, man. I'll be back. Dude.
Okay, you might have noticed that that clip is looking a bit scuffed, a bit roughed up. I had to use some editing tricks to remove the, let's just say, more than offensive watermark that was put on the clip. Now, why was there the N-word written all over this clip? Well, the not-so-fine folks at Kiwi Farms seem to think that Pickle here uses all of their content. I guess I might take it a compliment that they would lump me in with the likes of Turkey Tom, but I really don't like being accused of things that I didn't do. Now, as some of you already know, but I guess I have to say this again, anytime that I use someone else's content, I credit them, as I have done so extensively, crediting folks such as LolStar, OG Clay, CJ, heck, even the Kiwi Farms themselves. Notably, back when I was doing all those court case updates, and I kept citing and crediting LolCow Supreme and his excellent thread on Bossmanjack's court cases. But unfortunately, the folks at the other Bossmanjack thread, as well as the Kino Casino, decided to really feel a certain kind of way when it comes to me, the Pickle, despite the fact that they don't see any of my videos to even know what I'm doing. The thing is, the weirdos over there really hate me and just about any YouTuber in general. as well as all you rats. They really hate us. And that's too bad, because I've always wanted to work with them. All of our efforts are put into...
I'm fucking crying, man. Holy shit. Like, how is Pickle Time getting shit, bro? That's insane.
Document, archive, and follow the life of Bossmanjack, so you think that everyone would be interested in working together to best document, archive, and follow the life of Bossmanjack. Unfortunately for these QEs, that's not the case. They only care about their own circle jerk. If it were up to them, only the 15 or 20 or so weirdos over there would even know who Bossmanjack is. That's the reason why I keep calling them gatekeepers. If it were up to them, nobody would be able to cover or watch Bossmanjack. Only them. Which is why I'm calling them out. I'm not saying...
I try to credit the people in my description, but Pickle Time, that's the name of this channel, bro. He covers a lot of Bossmanjack, dude. If the Kiwi farms, like some of those people are hating on him, he's doing something kind of okay.
All of the Kiwi farms are like this. No, I'm talking just specifically of the people in this particular Kiwi farms thread. So it seems that moving forward, any and all of their clips are going to be N-worded all over the place. I don't really care because, like I said, 99% of the time I'm using the raw VODs to edit. I don't really use clips outside of the ones that I might find on my own Discord server that my own fans posted. So the great majority of my content is just raw VODs that I edit myself. But if they want to feel a certain kind of way, that's their problem. I'm gonna keep living my life. They can keep living their life feeling a certain kind of way. So it's okay, we're okay. Now, rats, with Bossman being in jail again, you know what that means.
I didn't know if they were recent or not, though, bro. I saw, like, there's some new Big T body cams. And then I saw there's, like, new Cyrax body cams, too. But I wasn't sure if the Cyrax ones were new or
That means we get to have yet another Bossmanjack mugshot. Some of you might have already seen it either on my Twitter, or on my server, or on my community posts. For those of you that haven't, well, I'll let you guys enjoy.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Bossmanjack!
That's a new one?
Oh my god, I fucking lost it all.
I have to say this might be the best one yet. It's kind of in between this one and the other one where he has the crazy hair growing up like this up top. But this one looks really good, especially with the... Does he have his hands tied behind his back still? Is he still cuffed when he took this photo? Why would he still be cuffed? Did he resist or something?
Bro.
There's
I was
no
gonna say, dude, these mugshots are wild. Like, what state is this, dude? Like, what county? Like, what the fuck? They're like, these are like old hokey fucking ass mugshots. They feel like they were taken in the 1970s and shit with a Polaroid. Like, what the fuck?
Had a charge of eluding police or resisting arrest, so I guess he didn't. But that can still change, we don't know. As far as we know, for now, none of the court cases have been updated. They still look the same as they did as when I dropped my last video. As you can see on screen now, nothing has changed. With this case, there's still this hearing in June. The other one there's just a KPS issue, that's it. Nothing new as of yet. When it comes to the rats, opinions are greatly divided. On one hand, we have the people that are saying that this is it. Boss is cooked. He's gonna go away for like 3 years or 5 years or whatever. And on the other side, we have the people that are saying, nah, he's just gonna get a slap on the wrist again.
Nah, bro. If you're from the streets, you know he's cooked. He has to be cooked. He has to be cooked. He was on probation, bro. On probation with conditions, and like they let him go to rehab, right? And then like fresh out of that motherfucker, he starts gambling and smoking crack again. Like, and then he runs from the cop. Nah, dude, come on, dude. Man, I laugh, but it's kind of sad. Like, no, I think he's like, he has to be cooked, bro. One side of his steak has to be like seared off a little bit.
We're probably gonna see him again in like a month or so. On which camp do I side in? Honestly, more so the latter than the former. I still believe in Bossmanjack's plot armor. Some way, somehow, this asshole is gonna find a way.
Wings, you think they'll run his charges congruent? I don't know. I don't know, bro. That's kind of sticky.
To go back to his parents' home and gamble on stream for us. Which I'm all for it. I said it before and I said it again, I don't want Bossman in jail. I don't want his downfall. No, I want him doing what he loves to do, which is to stream and gamble. And smoking crack. That's another thing. But an interesting thing when it comes to Bossman is, if you guys will remember, in the original crime spree you participated in back in 2015, it is alleged and highly suspected that Bossmanjack snitched on his crime partners to escape prison. All the people he was doing the carjackings with spent time in prison. Only he didn't, which is why he's suspected of snitching. So, what if Mr. Derek Christmas, Bossman's Jack old plug for crack, what if Mr. Christmas still is his current plug? What if he was...
This is like some rapper shit. It really is, bro. I didn't know that. I didn't know that about the lore. Did he really do that? He was like in a carjacking ring? No, I remember that. But holy shit, he snitched, like he got no prison time snitched? Oh, bro. That's actually insane.
The one still supplying Bossmanjack with crack, as Mr. Christmas is still under probation himself for his own crimes. I didn't look too much into it, but I would assume it's drug related. So what if we...
Wings, you think he'll do a couple years? I do too, bro. I think he'll do the rest, right? Like he has to do the rest, maybe with like good time served or some shit.
We get a repeat of 2015 and Bossmanjack snitches on his plug, Mr. Derek Christmas, to try and get off scot-free. I don't know about you, but if I was Mr. Christmas, I'd be very worried right now. So that's all the updates when it comes to court cases. When it comes to Bossmanjack's Discord server, he was actually smart and deleted the general chat over there before he gave himself to the cops. And not like last time, he actually left some mods to moderate the server just in case somebody tries anything over there. So this time we don't get a repeat of the last jail arc where he left the whole server completely unmodded, completely open, and that thing got spammed as soon as he was locked up. Alright folks, some of you might be asking, Pickle, are you worried about these news? Well, with Bossmanjack being your biggest cash cow, you might think that I'd be worried about this. Truth is, I'm not really. Like I said before, I believe that Bossman will some way, somehow, get himself out of jail or prison in like a month. But even if it were the case that we'd be gone for years, there's still so much old content of Bossman that I have not covered yet. I would have my hands filled with Bossman content for a while still. But even if that wasn't the case, I have now since introduced new characters into the Pickle Time channel. We got people like Papa and Wing.
I just fucking... No.
Oh, I heard of this guy, bro.
We got the Goober.
I fucking dude, bro. I fucking dude. Oh my fucking god!
So many of those.
That's fucking bullshit. There's no fucking way.
Where do you find these people? It's like, bro, it's like the internet Earth is being remade and new species of fucking locales are being generated. I'm sitting there like, fuck! Where are these like Darwin guys finding these new creatures, dude? I need to swim the new islands and study the fucking locale birds and shit out there. What the
We got Homeless Gambler 69.
These funny ass people?
Hello there.
I look fucking retarded. Why'd they do that? Yo, Pickle Time, lick my fucking pussy! One sec, I'm just gotta use the bathroom.
Yo! Yo! Are you serious? What? Yo! This is more wild than LTG! And the pissing in jars, like what, dude? Where are you finding these people, Pickle Time? It's like he found a gold mine and he's gonna keep it to himself, bro. He found a mine of gold in the fucking Colorado hills, dude. Ah, I'm dying. Like, where are you finding these new fucking locales? What?
Even recently, Wes Watson, that piece of shit. So, no shortage of characters to cover. There will always be more Bossmanjack news on the way. Anytime you will have a court update, I will be letting you guys know. I'm not going away. The grind, if anything, is just gonna pick up from here. Okay. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro.
Don't
Yeah, go sub to Pickle Time. He's funny as shit, dude. Homie of the channel. Gotta say that. That's one of the boys, bro. Yeah, that motherfucker funny. I didn't know that. Yeah. He got a whole treasure trove of shit. What the fuck? Where does he find all of these people? Okay, I got a random video. This is random as shit, bro. But like, I like watching Law and Order and body cam footage and shit like that. And this shit had me rolling because I don't know if you're black. This is for the black homies, okay? But if you're black, bro, you know what this shit's like getting in a fight with one of your old black dads and shit. Your dad's like, I'm gonna shoot you, bro. This shit's kind of funny. I thought this was hilarious. So we'll watch this. This is fucking unspoken crime murders. They do fucking true crime shit. So if you're into that, check them out. But I'm gonna watch this really, really quick. And then we're gonna get into Rich. And I think we're
But this guy would say never. A 40-year-old man refused to leave his parents' house or look for a job. One morning, when his father told him to get up for an 8 a.m. job search, he simply rolled over and went back to sleep. His father, pushed past his breaking point, became extremely frustrated and pulled out a shotgun.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name's Officer Price. I'm with the Savannah Police Department. Did you give us a call this morning?
No, my son did.
Oh, where is he?
Somewhere back there. I'm trying to get him out of my house. I have problems with him every day, so I try to make him leave 9 and let him come back at 6.
Okay.
No, he gives me problems.
You want to come on out and talk with us,
Yes,
sir?
ma'am. I live here. I was living
You don't
here.
live here?
I was living here for.
You mind if I talk to you inside?
Yeah,
Not
you.
Yeah,
I want him to leave my house.
Yeah.
Come talk to you
I'm
inside.
tired of him.
Yeah. But what happened
This
is
motherfucker, he's supposed to be like 40 years old, dude. That's funny.
he pulled out a shotgun on me this morning and started hitting me with it and telling me to leave, and I live here.
That's funny.
Yeah. But I don't want him to get in no trouble or nothing. But he probably need to go get him some help or something, I don't want him to go to jail.
Bro, that's hilarious. I know so many niggas like this. That's actually funny.
I set my phone to around 8 o'clock. Try to get him up.
Dad pulled a gun out
Get
on
up,
me.
take a bath, put on his clothes and leave.
I want my dad
But
to
then
get
I
in
got to argue
trouble.
with him
Why
in
you
the
call
morning.
cops on your
I don't
dad,
even
dude?
have to fight him in this.
You know damn well he wasn't gonna
I'm
shoot
just
you.
tired.
Yeah, no,
I can't. In the night, he come in when he feel like. I told him to be in here before 11.
Okay.
He gives me a problem in the night. He came in at 1:30 this morning. I let him in.
Okay.
But I'm just tired.
Nah, bro. I remember when I was, how old was I? Like 20, I think. I forget. But I lived with my dad for a little bit, bro. And I had the same rules. Like, I don't know, just old people were like that. And I think I'd be like that too with my son. I don't care what you do all night, but don't be in like you need to be in here before 1 o'clock. Or I'm gonna lock all the fucking doors. And my mom and my dad were like that whenever I like stayed with them for a little bit. And I just think this shit is funny. Cause I never got in, like a fight with my dad, like about some petty shit like that. But it was more like me and him got an actual like argument about some other petty shit. I don't even remember. But I remember my dad going like, I'm gonna get my gun. I'm gonna shoot you. This is gonna be like Marvin Gaye. Like I laugh nowadays, bro, but nah, dude. This is like tragic. It's like some tragic black people shit, bro. That happens between fathers and sons sometimes. Like, I'm gonna get my gun and shoot you. I won't do that to my son. I'm just gonna throw him out of my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna grab his shit and start throwing it out, bro.
But he probably just need to get him some help or
That
something.
shit is funny. I see so many
Probably about 3 or 4
black
times.
ass situations
You know,
like that.
on my arms, because I was telling him I was tired.
The son mentioned to the officer that he told his dad he was tired, but he never revealed the full truth. He didn't want to look for a job.
No.
Morning at 9 o'clock, you know.
Oh, homeboy didn't
So
want to get a job. It's like Friday, bro. It's like Craig and Friday, but like, you know, if Pops
tell
actually
him
pulled
this
out the
morning I was
blicky.
tired. It still ain't even 9 o'clock, you know.
Why would he hit you with a shotgun?
I don't know. I don't know. I try to make up with him and try to tell him, you know, let's learn to live together and stuff. You know,
for no reason at all, he hit you with a shotgun.
Yeah, telling me he was tired of me. He's ready for me to go. He wants me to get out. I didn't do nothing. I know it doesn't make any sense. That's why I say he probably needs some help. I don't know if he's taking his medication or whatever.
I get it, absolutely.
I can't rest with him because he's on drugs.
Okay.
Off and on. If you check your record, you'll see.
Okay. So, in regards to him like staying here, is that like a nightly thing? Like he's here every night, or
sometimes he's there every night. Sometimes he goes. Sometimes I lock him out for a night or two.
Okay.
He goes and he comes.
Okay, but it's not like it's not consistent.
Sometimes he disappears. Sometimes 2-3 days and come back.
Okay, but it's not like consistent. Like he's not here every single night for like a week straight. Like it's a couple days here, a couple days there.
That's crazy, bro. My son would have been gone. Like, I already mentally have like an age cutoff. It's like 23 to 25, right? My son doesn't have like a job. And, you know, he ain't sitting here trying to make some motion for himself. It's like, bro, you gotta make some, like, get out there. I'm gonna throw him into the ocean like my parents did. But like I got kicked out as soon as I turned 18, right? But it's like, nah, I'm gonna give my son some wiggle room. But like, no. 40? This nigga was like 40 years old, bro. I will not allow such buffoonery in my around me. Nah, dude. You're too old for that.
He'll stay here, and then he'll stay here about 3 or 4 days, and then
leave and then be gone for a couple of days, and then come back for 3 or 4, and then be gone again for like 2 or 3 or however many.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love him, and he loved me too. But you know, that he can't be going that far like that because anything can happen sometimes. You know.
And you say he just hit you with it. Did he ever point it or present it at you?
Yeah, he pointed at me too. Yeah.
And at that point, did you feel like you were in fear of your life?
Kind of, sort of, but not really.
Kind of, sort of.
Probably was just trying to.
Nah, come on, bro. All right, I'll never forget my dad doing some shit like that. This shit's hilarious looking back. Like, bro, yeah, you want to fight with me? I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna just shoot you. We'll be like Marvin Gaye, dude.
Scared me a little bit, you know.
I really, bro, this old motherfucker's tripping.
Whatever, because you gotta.
I'm gonna just leave the house. You got to
but I don't want you to get, prosecuted or nothing like that. But
that's wild.
We had to come to some kind of agreement where we can, live together and we ain't got to be going through all that. Everybody.
You can't live together. You're like old as shit. Get your own fucking house. Why are you still living with your fucking parents, bro? I understand, dude.
I get it. Yeah.
Like, I will never understand, like, people that aren't disabled that are, like, older than me still living with their parents kind of shit. It's like, you ain't sitting here helping take care of your parent or nothing, you know?
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Yes, I know.
And then you said your son's still here?
I think that's what makes Phil more annoying.
Okay, which one specifically? Just the one with the...
No. That's him, answer.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to him real quick, see what... Anything about a 20?
Yeah. This is like right
there. Okay. How's it going, man?
Good.
So my name's Chris. I'm an officer of the Savannah Police Department.
Right.
I'd like to talk to you. Sorry, that was kind of bright. I'll turn the red one on.
Okay.
In regards to what happened today.
Right. My younger brother didn't want to leave, and I guess he told him to get out, and he told him to get up and start getting ready to leave. So that was pretty much it.
Okay. How often does your brother stay here?
Almost every day, but he stays sometimes with his girlfriend.
Okay. So it's like off and on. Like it's not like a permanent residence
So
for
he's
him.
a
Like
bum,
he's
pretty
here like
much.
maybe 4 days out of the week, and then
The little brother snitching and shit, bro. I'd fucking hit my sister.
a couple days.
Something like that.
Okay. Okay. So not like necessarily a permanent spot.
Yeah,
for him.
this grown ass dude
Okay.
living
And
there
then did you
too,
hear anything
bro.
about a
What the
gun or
fuck?
anything like that?
No.
I couldn't
Okay,
do
we
such a
didn't see
thing as a
anything or-
father. Like,
Okay.
nah, dude.
All right, man. Do you have your ID on you by chance?
I don't know what to do. I was talking to my brother last night. I was saying that, you know, sometimes, you know, you go through stuff, you know.
Have any of you all had anything to drink? Like,
No,
nothing today that
No,
could
we
have
just waking up. Yeah.
You gotta get him
I
evicted
had
though.
to fight him in that always. So.
Yeah.
And when he's high,
Yeah.
that's when the problem comes.
Right.
Ah.
Just give us a few minutes here, okay?
So our boy's probably a crack smoker. He's an old-fashioned black crack smoker. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble with that.
He be getting high, just making issues for
Claiming
everybody.
never pointed it at him. He was kind of hesitant to tell me about it at first. When I asked him, I kind of didn't pressure him, but I'm like, you know, did you point it at him? He's like, no, I didn't point it at him. I'm like, okay, so there was a shotgun involved. He's like, yeah, but didn't point it at him. And I'm like, so would you say it was like used as like a scare tactic? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, just understand, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, like,
right.
But I can tell you're hesitant to tell me about it, but I'm just trying to figure out how it was involved or anything. But he's saying kind of what the brother said. He's essentially stays here 3-4 nights out of the week, and then is gone 2 or 3 nights, and kind of is couch surfing here. And Dad says he's like, I let him stay, and he's supposed to be out of here at a certain time to go do whatever he does, and he's like I said, a curfew for him at 11, and then like last night he came back at 1:30 and was causing fucking issues, and so of that specific incident. So the dad for bringing out the gun, because
So you can get his side of the story.
Come on, sir. My name's Officer Clark. I'm just coming in to hear what your side is as far as what happened this morning.
Miss, I'm trying to get my son out of my house. He's just an harassment to me.
Okay.
He gets high half the time. He go, he come, and I got rules here. I told him plain, to avoid trouble, leave 9 o'clock in the morning. He can come back at 6 in the evening. And in the morning, he don't want to leave. Get into these big arguments, he won't leave half the time. In the nighttime, I let him in here 1:30 last night. My time is 11 o'clock. He's supposed to be here, stay out. But I let him in there anyway. Then this morning, all over again. Every day I got to go through this argument to get him out of my house. I can't allow him to come over here and take over my house. But I got rules.
Okay.
And I'm living in hell. I'm living in hell, living in this house
As far
with
as
him.
the argument this morning, was anything physical?
Yeah, I pushed him. I pushed him and told him to leave. He wouldn't get up, so I pushed him.
Okay. So he wouldn't get up.
He got out the chair. Eventually he went back there.
Yeah.
And said, I came and sit in here.
Yep.
But the thing is, I'm just tired.
Any threats to harm you though?
No.
Okay. Alright.
I have to be careful about fighting with him.
Yeah.
You see, my hip and stuff, I got that messed up fighting with him.
Yeah.
And so I try not to do none of that. And if I have to get it put out, then I call my son out the room. But other than that, it's just argue.
Bro, I know. Old man snitching on himself like a little bit.
Just hit me a couple of times on the arm.
Like the stock?
Yeah.
The butt end of it?
No, the front of it. Yeah.
I don't even believe this grown ass motherfucking man. Like, if he was actually getting beaten with the stock of a gun and all this shit, especially shotgun, he would like be busted open, you know? Like, he'd be bleeding or have some kind of abrasion. But you don't see none of that. This motherfucker's just like, my daddy hit me. And the old man's just like, kind of telling the truth. Yeah, we got into it. I'm trying to tell you, I'm telling this grown ass son of mine to do this and that, and he ain't leaving my house, terrorizing me. It's like, yeah, I feel you, old bitch. I feel you, old man.
But you know, we
was it like?
Well,
was it like?
It's just funny. It's not funny. But, all right, that's it. That's it all. That's all I want to watch that. I just thought that was stupid and fucking random. Okay. All right, we're gonna get to the big T drama, guys. So we kind of talked about this like last week. We did, or not last week, but Monday. That feels like a week ago for me. But we talked about Big T, and pretty much he's a guy that he was a white knight of Cyrax. They got pissed because Cyrax didn't reciprocate the good vibes that he was trying to give him, so he decided to become a troll. And he rode his bike to Cyrax's house and tried to harass Cyrax and his family and shit. And he hit Cyrax. It's been a whole thing, right? But in between all of this, bro, you find out that like this dude is just as big of a fucking loser than Cyrax. Like, he sits here and harasses his parents, bro, and he tries to get like his trolls to harass random people. So he'll order 66 people. I seen him do this shit in a grocery store because cashier told him to, hey, leave, bro. He's like, order 66 this bitch. And if you don't know what that means, it's like an order for people to like dox and harass somebody. And it's like dumb because this guy is like a nobody with that no pool or nothing. He's like literally like some loser that lives at his parents' house and thinks it's some big thing to harass his parents, and he films it and puts it online. So all the trolls turned against him, you know? And so like it's been a whole thing. This guy's been like in the bunker and out the bunker and flinging shit and all over the place. This guy's like the worst Cyrax A-log ever, bro. He is. I think you could safely say that. He's the worst Cyrax A-log, and he's kind of a piece of shit. And it's just fucking funny how, I don't know, he thought he could sit here and he thought he was just gonna get a bunch of clout, you know, a bunch of big dick clout for harassing Cyrax. It's fucking dumb, dude. So we'll go over some of the context of high shit and all this shit, bro. Okay, and then I'll show you some of the recent shit. Then we're gonna get the fuck out of here, man. I got other shit I gotta like kind of get done today, especially that intro.
Got a letter from Big T to Cyrax, and it's him apologizing and explaining himself and all kinds of other bullshit. It's really interesting. I don't know if I'm going to do it in a voice or not. I'll decide here in a second. But
No, here's a letter, bro.
You're
like, he sent a letter to Cyrax, right, with a necklace in it, and Cyrax sent it to the police, bro. He just sent that shit to the cops. It pissed Big T off. So Big T, he went to go fuck with Cyrax, bro. This shit was kind of funny. Riding on a bike, okay? He rode his bike all the way to Cyrax's house to try to fuck with him. He was unsuccessful and all that good jazz. And yeah, he ended up just like getting his shit pushed in, and he deserves it. Yeah. So we're gonna get into that. I'm gonna fucking get out of here probably after that, bro. That's if I can find it. Fuck.
SlackerBlue is watching.
You went on a live stream claiming you gave my chain a gift to the police. I went to the police and it's not there. Then I see you message me and you threatened me.
I didn't do shit.
You didn't threaten me with the knife?
No, I didn't.
Punch me again. I swear to God, watch what happens.
You need to back up. You need to leave now.
Or what?
Or I'm gonna beat your.
Make me.
You won't even.
Don't make me drop you, Chance. Back up.
Do it.
Back up. I try to be your friend.
You didn't do shit. You lied.
The only one that stood up for you. All the trolls. You're begging. Help me. Help me.
I will knock your ass out if you
do it.
Leave.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No,
because you lost.
I lost. You're a bitch. So's your girl.
Yeah, we want some lost.
Just go. You're a pedo. You're a pedo.
And you're a dick.
And you put your hands on me, so you got punched. That's one punch.
Oh, you missed.
Come here.
You missed.
Come here. Come here.
You missed.
You want to do it again?
You missed.
You want to do it again?
Alex! The fuck? Alex, come on. Wow.
Yeah, we need help.
All right. And then we got the body cam footage from it. We actually do, bro. We got that body cam. Okay. I did this when Cyrax's fucking people called the fucking cops on that motherfucker, bro.
I don't know the whole situation too well. Does he have any diagnoses or anything?
I think he's underdiagnosed.
On May 19, 2025, Alexander Scott Tafini contacted the police to report a suspicious act of vandalism at his parents' home. In this video, his parents speak out, sharing their thoughts on...
yeah, Big T, he started getting fucked with, bro. After, like, man, this shit is crazy. He tried to harass his parents and get trolls to harass his parents. And, like, his parents were calling fucking the cops on him and shit.
On Alexander's current mental state.
Yeah. He's had bipolar and pretty bad anxiety. But, you know, as
he doesn't really tell us what.
Like, as they get older, it's gotten worse.
It tends to do that, especially if you're not, being treated or getting any type of help.
Right.
Does he have any of that help or treatment?
Well, he's got a psychiatrist, and he takes there's about 5 prescriptions that he takes.
Does he have a caseworker or anything like that?
Caseworker.
So it'd be like someone from the county that helps him?
No.
Okay.
He had an attorney that was trying to get him disability benefits, but at the time when the court hearing was, he was doing better and he had a temporary job, and so they denied it. So.
Okay.
Just past 1 in the morning on December.
So he was sitting here fucking doing all this shit, bro. And fucking, I'll find the shit of him harassing his parents. Maybe we'll watch that Monday. But yeah, it's just stupid. So yeah, we got more Big T shit coming up Monday. He's the worst Cyrax troll. He has to be, bro. And he has a bunch of shit too. I just need to like get it all together. All right, I do have to get out of here. I have other shit I have to do today. But I'll try to be here Monday for sure. Monday for sure if I can. All right. But I appreciate everybody that kicked it. I appreciate the support, bro. Oh, Rich and Crashing Out. All his crash outs, I'll have those Monday too. Okay. So sorry I couldn't get to it today. I tried, but I tend to meander too much. That's my fault. I apologize. But I do appreciate everybody that puts up with me. To the next episode, guys. I love y'all. No pause. Take care of yourselves and each other. Stay high, stay hydrated, bro. Try not to work too hard. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. So yeah, Monday morning I'll be here. Okay. All right. Till then, my friends.